Hi, my name is Matt Beacham. I'm doing an interview with Jesse Spence for his class. He's in 10th grade, but he's taller than I am. It's weird. Who inspired me to surf? My dad did. He tried to get me into it when I was 7 years old, and he pushed me into a wave, and I fell, and I got really scared, and didn't try again until I was 9, but then I loved it. I started surfing at 9 years old in Duck, North Carolina, and it's funny, we lived like right by the ocean, so I surfed for 3 years before I surfed with anybody but my dad or my brother. Like, no one lived up there. It was crazy. My first contest was when I was 12 years old, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I won it, and I was like, sweet, okay, that was cool. I just went out there and caught a few waves, and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, you won. And I was like, oh, well, that works. But I wish it was that easy these days. I moved to California right after college, so I was 22, I think, 21 still. 22. I was 22 years old, and I just by the time I was 22, I was just over the really cold winters on the East Coast and the really hot summers, and the waves are way more consistent in California. Although, like, the 5 best days of the year back east are better than out here. Who inspired me to be a Christian? I grew up with parents that believed in Jesus, and as long as I can remember thinking, I believed in Jesus. But he did a couple things early on in my life to like prove to me that he existed, you know, and things I to this day just can't deny. And it's something that in my lifetime I've tried to test, which is good. You should test that stuff. But God's always come out on top, you know what I mean? Like, he's always proven to me that he's there and that he loves me and loves us. I plan on believing in Jesus till the day I die, so. My favorite Justin Bieber song. You know, I wasn't a Bieber fan at all. He wasn't even on my radar until I went with a special friend of mine, who happens to be a girl. I went to the Bieber movie, and we were the only ones in the theater, and I was like dancing up by the screen. And now I'm a fan. Like, Bieber's awesome. I want to kick it with Bieber. He's just an all-American kid who used to play guitar on the streets, and people were like, he's gonna go big, and he should go big. Bieber's probably gonna be around until he's like 80. He's gonna be on like his 100th album when he's 80, called Bieber Fever 2080 or something. It will be 2090 or something.